on a 2-game pool is not sure it's the biggest statistical evidence to go on, but interesting. Yeah, it's true. Wesley won with white, lost yesterday with black in his Armageddon games. So he needs a fast start here. With white, he was slightly fortunate against Hikaru Nakamura, it should be said, in the first Armageddon of the tournament for Wesley.
And yesterday for Anish, it was not very fortunate to play against Fabi, right? He got a reasonable opening, but somehow in the middle game, Fabi was so precise that Anish had no chance after that. It was round. But now Anish seems to be a bit full of confidence, and I see that Wesley a little bit nervous, don't you think so?
Wesley always looks slightly tense and slightly nervous. His heart rate actually starts off usually quite high, but he did tell us once that he feels very calm, even though his heart might be pounding.
Yeah, everyone has their own way of controlling their emotions. Wesley won't have too much time to get nervous, and it's a Nimzo Indian Judith, so very quick moves, quick rock solid. We could get that Carlsbad structure again. And what do you make of this start of the game? It feels, well, I wouldn't say unambitious for white, but it feels like he's just trying to get the pieces out and get a position.
I like this position with black. I was playing it myself, and I like this kind of system for black. It's very active. It's a very healthy position. Of course, white has his ideas later on with f4. Well, now it's a strange structure suddenly. I wanted to say f3 and e4, but suddenly we have knight f4 exchanges on f4, so f3 is not going to be part of it unless we go forward to the endgame and f3 g4 comes. But not for some time.
Yeah, interesting, very quick decision that made there by Anish Giri to give up his bishop pair, to give up his beautiful dark squared bishop, the pride and joy of any Nimzo player for white's knight, wrecking the white pawn structure, but those doubled f pawns can be a strength as well later in the game. Now striking in the center, accelerating the play after giving the opponent the bishop pair. Good strategy there, and yeah, what to do is Wesley, difficult decisions. First he improves defending the d4 pawn. Do you think Anish is going to block the center?
And the question is whether knight g4 can be an idea here. But black is not developed, so maybe a knight c6 kind of movement, developing pieces is better. Or what you're saying, c4 is always a temptation, but the question is whether c4, bishop c2, and then quick b3 will be coming. Also bishop a4 sometimes, but c4 is on the board.
c4 on the board, white retreats, or will retreat imminently. Which direction? That's another question. You can go the other way potentially with the white bishop. And this is reminiscent of that structure we were discussing earlier in the Ariantari game. Pushing forward always comes with pros and cons. White has a very stable center now, but Anish quick to develop.
And we can say that the players are practically playing based on is what I'm saying. When you lose in a way that you blunder heavily, those losses are much more difficult to digest.
Yeah, Queen C6 on the board.
He's human, Wesley, so he's one of us, as we saw in the featured chat there. And suddenly what to do? How do you pick apart the ruins of your position? It might be just simply too late. Too little, too late here. The white queen, white rook attacked. White's knight vulnerable as well. I love this. Just if in doubt, in blitz, put your pieces on squares they're protected, like Anish has just done with his queen. Nice strategy there. Nice blitz tip for everyone.
And finally, Wesley had a good position, and probably he was already better. That's when he blundered, and the game goes on.
And he's gambling here. He's trying to get behind with the white queen, but it's just not enough here. I think he can just take that rook.
It's also 10, but I agree. Capture the rook, keep it simple, and he goes for it.
Now,
Check.
with his check, do you block it? You can block it with your queen, with your bishop, and even run with the king potentially.
I like Queen C8. Simple chess. Though everything is really good.
And he does do that. And Anish has all the time in the world. He has over 1 minute to find the way to put this point in the bag.
You can tell on the body language there on the camera, Wesley doesn't really believe in his chances, otherwise he would be hunched over the board, making quick moves. He just gives a spike check there, but Anish is blocking everything. Just beautiful technique from Anish there, and he's going to try and repeat moves, force the draw. A draw is the same as a win for black, and a smile from Anish Giri. He takes the draw and this match.
This was a nice gesture, I must say. I mean, okay, I understand that the point is collected, but still, at least the game is a draw.
Professional, with a professional approach, do the minimum possible. But the final position probably winning for black, but he didn't want to take any risk.
No, but also you're not so proud of yourself to win the game like that, on a top level, blundering the rook, right? So you have kind of a bad feeling for the other one. You're collecting the point, don't misunderstand me, but you're not so eager necessarily to win.